Hello guys, we are welcome back to Aveyond Rhen's Quest, and we are back on the second episode of this content. And thank you for your support and viewership on the first one. It has been a pleasure playing with you. So let's continue. So we are going to continue our journey on the new Isles, Eastern Isles, where we were taken as a slave, and here we continued our tutorial. I would say tutorial, where I think we learned how to work and interact with the items. So first course chores was done, which was fighting with the spiders in the attic, and second we are going to do now, that is to fetch clothes for the rich boy Lars. So I'll just take you directly to there. There are a couple of things here to see, but I'll just guide you along the way. So this is the semester's shop, and hello Rhen, what can I do for you? I can have come to pick up last calls. Oh yes, there we are. So we have the travel clothing with us. So if you go to the items, you can see this in your items, but and also look into the libraries. As I said in the previous game as well as the Ariman Prophecy, they sometimes lay you down with very good information. So about the game or hidden items. So you should be wary of those. And so the couple of things which I'm saying is, one, there's a ring, if you remember, the silver ring, and second is I'll take it there. Let's not spoil the ring. Okay, Mr. Jonas stands last close and traveling lost, and stop trying your feet, slave. Go do that. Okay. I have finished all the chores, Mr. Jonas. May I go out and play? No, of course not. Of course you are a slave. Why would she allow you? So we are going to find Lars. Okay. Again, I said I'll just take you there. You can explore the area. I mean, there are around 3 to 4 houses that you can visit. All there are some slaves. There's one more slave here, Eddie. This is one interaction to make. I mean, there are some slaves. There are some royal or rich people who have bought the slaves, so they won't talk to you directly. They kind of ignore you. This is one shop where you can buy stuffs like your bread or marsh tea and cassia leaves and map of the east. So I think some items has been repeated, like the bread loaf and the cassia leaves, and the marsh tea. Marsh tea is for the poison, and cassia leaf is for rebirth. So bread loaf of course is for health. There's one more. It's an inn. Yeah, it's an inn where you can rest if you don't have a house. But as we know that we have a bed to sleep, so we don't require that. And libraries, go with the library, the best way to protect you. Okay, so you can bury your items there. I'm not sure where it is related to, but yeah. The boy Lars is also getting into trouble. Okay, that is one indication that the Lars is not good. Each of the mysteries of the Shadwood Academy for the gifted boy. So yes, so the last, that boy for whom we are slave for his family, is going to the emissary, and here he is. Let's talk to him. Okay. Mr. Ron said you are coming home for the eat supper. Was this a command? I'll go when I feel like going. Of course, he's arrogant one. After all these months, the girl is too dumb to understand the please. Look how she is talking to you. So, the girl is being molested. Let me tell you. I mean, verbally and yeah, at least verbally right now. My mother would never let one of the slave girls wear something so nice. So they're talking about the bracelets that they have, that not Lars, but Rhen have, uh, because we cannot get it off to her. Okay, So the slave rings were given by the demon, I think, just to avoid any magic items that she can use. Apparently, he believed that it was the priestess, not the girl. And of course, you're forbidden to use magic outside the academy. So I'll have it not okay. But Yita grabs her arm. Okay, now she's being physically molested as well. Uh, I mean, she had got that beating. But okay, so apparently the magic has broken her slave bracelets, and she's out of those bracelets. So that is one good indication for her, because now she doesn't have a bondage on her of her slavery. But yes, okay, the slave girl reminds me of a foolish puppy I used to own whose name was Peter. She seems to want a name. Lars, maybe you should give her one. Peter. It's going to enough. Okay. So, bullying and it is, I think, both bullying and molesting. So, the she is being bullied by three rich ones, and that's how the kids are. They don't care somebody's emotions, someone's dignity. So, what I'm looking right now is, I think, I don't remember if I had those bracelets mentioned in my accessories, but it might have been. But apparently, right now they are not. So, so I'm away from the slavery bracelets, or what they call. And okay, this one house, I think this is. I don't remember who is. Okay, no, not this one. There's one in the southern part of this village town. I'll let you know once I go there. I'll show you. That contains the silver ring. So that's what one of the point I wanted to mention you. The same dialogue. I think I already did, right? Lars is on his way home. Okay. Did I hear just talk? You wanted an answer, right? Which? Okay. And now you would not let me go. Okay, it's really frustrating sometimes when the NPC behave this way. That you know that you only have one way to go, and they are blocking your way, rather wasting your time. I should wait. Okay, she moved. Few more steps. I can't even push. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's done. So let's take a rest. And I think the chores list is empty right now. Let me check. It still have those. So I don't want to sleep again. Sorry by mistake. But I think I already have done that part. But so every time you sleep, your mana points and health points will refresh to have its maximum. The emissaries will be here any minute. Do not just stand there. Go and get my son, okay? So on your command, my lady. So this this small brat is getting admission in the woman is in deep conversation with her companion. You decide not to disturb her, okay? And there is Mr. Lars, the brat, talk of the devil. What do you think that you're doing that poor? Okay, who's going to stop me? You. And she gets shocked and she falls. Last laugh and turns back to the bullying the Eddie. So he's a big bully right now. He has to be taught lesson. So what we do is we grab a stick and point towards, and there's a magic. Ouch! How? You're going to pay for that, okay. uh, I think the I mean it's good to offend a bully, but not that way. The stranger with the long blonde hair picks up the stick and okay, interesting. So I think is good. There's no business of yours, strangers, and he's arrogant to the elders too. This must be the last herald say that okay. So this is one of the identification of last, on a funny way. And this is I'm Gelda, and this is Laurel. We have envoy that came to take to the Shadwood Academy. Okay. Last turn rest, and this is okay. Now you're embarrassed. And why? Okay, his mother is going to be furious about it. Of course she will. I mean, I don't know if she's the same way. But if she not, then maybe not. But I'm sure I saw you use magic. So they're talking about the girl, Rhen. Uh, so the agenda here is that apparently the magic or the sword singer they can only use metal to bear that power, but somehow she's just using a wooden stick. So and that also without any knowledge of or teaching what to say education about that sword swinging. So they're amazed because she's just using the stick, and there has been few who could but that were long way back. So that's what the amazement is, and of course, I mean, this is a part of prophecy. This is stories, these RPGs, they have to highlight you in that way. So, so we are given a token from Lord, okay, Lord, and this token has to be presented to the Shadwood Academy, and apparently now we are not more slave, and we can go learn. So our future has been written now, and once we go on the academy, we will learn new things. We'll become a sword swinger and fight the enemy. Fight the evil that is Ariman. Okay, so Laura would be coming tomorrow. So I'm not Laura, but Lars would be coming tomorrow, a day later. So let's put our questionnaires over here. I'm an emissary from my companion is the emissary from Lady Gelda and whatever. Sword use motions to draw magic. Most can only do this with metals. I'm amazed that you were able to draw from a simple stick. Untrained and unaided. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. I believe you will be strong one day if you survive the training away. So that doesn't sound promising. Slaves who have gifts belong to the empress now. So I'm not still a slave. Uh, yeah, I mean, kind of. You are slave, but you're serving the queen. You can leave at any time. I, Mr. Skeleton and Lars will be leaving tomorrow. If the guards can problem, show them your token. So actually, you can't just teleport there. So that's why they want you to leave as and when you want, and this way also you will learn how to go into the wilderness and fight the enemies. But since we don't have any good weapon with us and not even the health that we require to fight, so this was supposed to be my day. Marco was okay. His this mornings are not good. He's a mischievous one. Sorry. Proper okay. It was the eastern, western, northern, southern Isles. Veldarah is located on the eastern Isles. So we are on the eastern Isles. I think we came from the western Isles. Clear water was in the western Isles. So okay, that's got out. I think I need to talk to the mother as well. I mean, we don't need to talk to her, but that's just a envious way of talking to her that she won't allow us in the house just because we are not no longer her slave. No longer, I say, no longer her slave, uh, and we are free to go. So we can't sleep here. That's also bad. Bad and good because we already have full health. We don't require to sleep, and it's good that I had slept earlier just to refresh my life. And so I think I'll just guide you two things that I was saying. First was he's still here. Okay, the silver ring that I told you. It must be in one of the big houses. It shouldn't be. Okay, so this one is one here at the bottom. Uh, if here one lady, she got the ring from the traveler. She actually bought one from the traveler because the one who kidnapped us, I mean the Rhen, apparently. So here's the ring, but you can't steal it. The slave trader sold it to the noble woman who lives in this villa. So sorry, not Johnny. I mean, the thing is that we can't steal because as we already a slave right now. I mean, we were a slave, but this will put more. What I say, it will make her life more miserable if we are going to steal. So it's better that we don't. And of course, I mean, it's part of the game. We can't. So nothing that I can do. But stealing is not good. The viewers robbery or theft is not good. So the viewers who are watching it just learn this thing. Do not steal from them. So I think yeah. So we can't have the ring right now, but as we know, this is part of our journal, so we might require it. And second thing was when I said once she doesn't allow you to sleep over at the house, you could go to the inn if you don't have your life filled as per your status. But as it is already, so I just save it before going to the wilderness. But and the forest is, it might have some enemies which you can't fight right now because of your lack of weapon and health as well. You don't have armor. So mule expresses, if you remember in the previous game, who have watched them, they can be used to uh, they are actually used to teleport from one place to another, but I mean you require money and we don't have money. So we're going to have some this is a warning because of the first time we are going into wild. uh, so let's save it. I think we already have, but let's overwrite because the game wants to save. So avoid them until you get to academy, and if you are trained in the academy, the monsters will be easy. Of course they will be. Go northeast and avoid feral chickens at all cost. So there are spiders and there are feral chickens. So spider you have already fought with, so apparently they will take damage, but they will also attack you. But don't go with the feral chickens because they have a lot of defense compared to the spider. So this is what I used to say. The RPG maker have this turn-based actions where you can select and point to the enemy and select if you want to attack, if you want to defend, or you want to use special skill. And earlier the Iman Prophecy or the even some few if you see the new games, they don't have this kind of turn-based action sequences. They take you to one particular background location and their spirit will fight with each other. So I mean fighting was not an option here, but I just wanted to demonstrate how I can be good or bad if I'm fighting right now, because we are at level 1 and just stick with us. But what I want to do is I want to increase the level. So if you see here, the next level requires 1 point, and I also have one bread loaf of bread with me that I can use to refill my life at least to 25. So I can use that. I'll go with one more spider just to increase my experience to 2, and I'll just show you what happens when the level is increased, what all the stats that are improved. So this if you see, northeast is Veldarah, west is where we come from, and northwest is the boat dealer. So we need to go to the north east part. There are few more. Okay, no, don't go there, because the action sequence, as I told you, turn based, will take you to 3 enemies, and three, it will be 3 against 1. And avoid the feral chickens right now, avoid the chickens right now. So there's one path at the bottom, but we don't need to go there. I mean, we need to go to the extreme northeast. So we take this way, cross the bridge, and go to northeast. There's small isle over here. Okay, there's one spider over there. Let's take this one. There's a cave. We won't go there yet, as I told you. Just focus going on Veldarah first. The cave will deal after this. I think maybe in the next episode, because once we have graduated from the academy, we will have a increase of 4 levels on us. And I think I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Let's use some dot. Glad that it got missed. Otherwise, I would die. So we have a level increase now. So we have leveled up 1, and now we are level 2. This for nothing. Okay, I wanted something at least good. Sorry. So here was one cave I want you to take. We have some chest over here, and this will give you like 20 gold pennies. So this would be helpful once you going to buy weapons for your character. Avoid these chickens, as I told you. Once you are back from the academy, that time you will have some experience on you, and attack would be better. Then you can do attack them. Okay, so here we are, Veldarah. Now Veldarah has some important locations to see. One is this shop, and on the right one, this is some item shop. This is required. One at the top is the, I think, spell. It contains spells, and one is this item shop. Sorry, weapon shop, and there's one inn, I suppose, over here. But first, let's go to the academy. So you can't miss the academy because it's a big one, and forgive me, Mr. Kasi, have a token. Welcome. Okay, where is she welcoming me? No, that's not the way. So yeah, this is the academy. So one big house, and there's one queen palace as well, one bigger one. So, and as always, on the left you will have the reception, or whatever you say. So this is Herald, and straightway token. She is asking for the token, lady. This academy is for the gifted ones, so Rhen gives the Herald token. So you are one of the Laura's award. It has been a long time since she has given sign. Okay. So we get a bedroom key and one schedule. Part of my language. I mean, you have schedule or schedule. Okay, so in the room there will be chest which has our dress, which will be a uniform that the students wear over here. So let me guide you over here. I think we have two levels of education over here. One is novice, which we will become, and one is apprentice, which require a test to be passed. And if we survive the test, then we will have a choice of teachings that we can take, choice of subject that we can take. So these are the subjects over here, but this is for apprentice only. So we need to pass the test for no apprentice. Once we do, once we become a novice, I mean we going to fight. So this is the novice classes. Of course we don't need to be in the novice classes, but it's just a part of the sequence, that cinematics that you will receive. So let's go to our room where we can have a dress change. This is library. I told you, do get to the libraries. See, you can attach a orb to. Okay, so orbs are something which is can be used by the uh, what we call them, the magician. I don't getting a name which is being used for that. I think the Lars would be the one who will be using. I mean, who can use uh, his orbs and the staffs. So orbs can be attached to the staffs, and which can be used to yield magic. So there are many rooms. I mean, but I'll tell you the right room to go. I mean, these are other students' room. So the room which you have to go is at the bottom here. The first one. This is your room. On the left are, if you remember when I came here, the left ones are for the sword singers and sorcerers. Yeah, I got to the name, sorcerer, sorcery. So on the right one are the sorcerers. So we have a schedule and we have an outfit. So let's wear the outfit, and with a this I didn't read that. Okay, no worries. So if you see, we are level 2 and we have an increase in the health and mana points as well. So 25 was what we had earlier, now it is 41, and the mana points has also increased. We don't have any skills with us and nothing to equip, but let me give you the profile. So along with health and mana points, we also have few more attributes to us which were not in the previous games, which is strength, dexterity, agility, intelligence, which you will see in the modern games and nowadays, like Fallout or Far Cry or any other games that we play in open world RPGs. So we slept, and here's the cinematics for us. Ariman is with the Sun Priest, Damon, and the slave trader captured the wrong woman, a girl actually. He paid clearly the mistake. Okay, and why would the fool make such a mistake? The priestess gave her guardian ring to a girl. A priestess never removes her guardian ring, not for anything. Of course, he knows because it's her mother, it's his mother. Why would okay? I do not know, sir, but I do think this okay, one woman would give her the most valued possession to a peasant. Should I send an assassin to dispose of the girl? Do you dare tell me to waste resources on a girl of no importance? Find the priestess and kill her. The demon portal has been opened. Okay, this is Agus. Okay, devas are arriving. Okay, so he has called. He has summoned all the devas right now, and here's Indra. Now, in Hindu mythology, Indian mythology, Indra is actually lord of gods, all the gods. So, I mean, here in the game it would be different, but of course, I mean, just some knowledge for you. Who is the girl you speak of, Sun Priest? What more can you give me? Her name is Rhen. A slave trader gave me a lock of hair, which will help you read. Okay, so he's going to identify from the lock of hair. Demon hands Indra the lock of hair. Indra, he says, Ariman, what do you see, Demon? Tell me. She will destroy you. So that's the prophecy. Then she should die. But if you destroy her, so shall we also be destroyed. Okay, so that's a disclaimer. No more riddles. The Sun Priestess is the key. The Sun Priest must turn her to our ways. She must become one of us. One of us. One of us. So be it. And all the devas arrive. So the plan is that the Sun Priest will play his card, sympathy card, since he is one of the druids, and attack the druids, take the shrines. The human is right. The druids are inherent to our destructions. We should eliminate them first. So the plan is that all the shrines holded by the druids should be attacked, and the druids should be captured. This way, the power of good will be reduced to the bad ones. And back at the academy, I'll just tell you. A year passes, Rhen excels in her swordship, and during the time, Lars has made her life miserable, as he's told. He speaks rumors that she became a slave because he was a thief. To her dismay, he keeps up with her progress every step of her way. He has already passed the trials and earned the status of apprentice. So, today Rhen has been summoned by her teacher to perform the trials. So, as I told you, to become apprentice from novice, we have to pass the trials. We have to pass the test, and one more thing that I told you was that we are going to increase 4 levels on us. So if you are level 1, then it could be level 5. If you are level 2, then it could be level 6. But don't go beyond that, because eventually level 6, level 7 is something which you can focus over here right now. And one skill that we have learned, this would be handy, because I tell you, we need to grind at this moment. So the grinding would require a skill, because we don't have a weapon right now, and if you remember, I told you to grab those 20 gold pennies from the cave, which will help us to buy a weapon for us. You can do it later as well, once you are out of this academy, and then go to the cave and then grab those 20 gold coins, and then so our emissary is here. He is ready to give us the trial, but remember, don't do it right now, because let me show you what happens. Although we are level 6, we have a good health and everything, but let's make a checkpoint over here, and we don't have a good defense or good attack right now. And if you go against him, the trial by combat, as we say in the Game of Thrones, see, 73 attack, and the best weapon that we can use is a skill which is 20, 16, not much, but what we are going, just 2 hits and we are gone. So don't mind who told me and everything. So once I come back on the second episode, I'll let you know how to fight him. We need to grind, we need to buy the weapon, and we'll grind. So till then, like, comment and share your suggestions on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.